Yeah, she produced a manual, everything AI, everything she does is AI, Chat GPT and XYZ, and having me, let's co-author, let's copyright. I say, oh no, these 100 recipes, these are not my recipes. Where did you get these from? He hit me up. He's like, scam, man. This is bad news, brother.
Yes.
You scammed me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was about to kill her. The day that incident happened, that's when I found out that she was scamming me. She had hacked me.
She hacked his business.
She hacked him. And that was the day he found out. I'm like, well, how are you gonna make it? She's like, yeah, he's got all my stuff, but I got his phone.
Right.
I got his phone. So she had his stuff. So she bought ticket, whole thing, using all his stuff. The scamming, just went on deeper.
There is little to nothing that brings me more joy than to keep my foot on the neck of a liar. Based off of that fact, let's continue to smoke this Victoria Everest pack. Now, within the confines of this video, we're going to go over an allegation that this brother right here has made against the young liar, Victoria Everest, saying that she scammed him, that she finessed him. All right. Now, before we go over the content in itself, I first wanted to go over his Instagram profile. He goes by the name of Aris_Latham. You'll see he is at an impressive 1 million followers on the gram. And just taking a quick scroll down, you can already see the type of content that he does. And it's about wellness and health. And, he has a Caribbean vibe. I believe he's in Jamaica, and there's juicing and there's shakes and he'll be able to give you the medicinal benefits of like organic fruits and juices and how to live an active, healthy lifestyle, right? You'll even see here that he has reels of Dr. Sebi. But whose profile does this remind you of, all right? Our star in question, good old Victoria, right? She has similarly branded her content in the same sphere. Coincidence? More than likely not. Anyway, in scrolling down her page, you can actually find a reel posted a couple of days ago of them two together. Let's listen.
Cellular detoxifier, the noni juice. Your favorite.
Noni juice.
Bacayao with coffee, so what's up? So
Clean you right out.
all the way. But you won't even know it's doing it. The only way you're gonna know that you've been taking some noni is that your loads are gonna be heavier when you go and post that letter. So we're gonna put 1 ounce of the noni juice. Complete.
Now I ain't gonna lie, when I had watched this the first time, I said loads. I had to watch it 2 times. They're talking about fecal matter. All right, get your minds out the gutter. So within that being said, all right, they're doing content together that was just posted a couple of days ago. Interestingly enough, he don't like her and he's accused her of this stuff. And if you see this video dated 5 days ago, and if just find it interesting that she's still posting content about this guy. And that's not all the content that they've collabed on.
He needs some milk. God damn.
Nope. Shout out to all the Jamaicans out there. I don't know what part of the game is this, but y'all uncles out here in rainbow colored skivvies putting dirt on a scammer. All right. Jokes aside, the vibe that I get from this is that you have older Jamaican man with a ton of value to be able to give to the marketplace, but probably doesn't know technology or understand it like that. So has enlisted a younger, more Instagrammable looking young lady in order to help components of his business. He has the brains, the tools, the methodologies, and the experience. And she has the social media knowledge and as well as the skin. Now that the appropriate context has been set, let's review.
Okay. Ultimately, what has happened with Instagram, uh, as of April
Okay.
of last year, 2024.
Okay.
Victoria took over the management of it as of the
Okay.
12th of April.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, she had studied with me in October when you were there of
Mm-hmm.
2023.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know what happened, with her and her personal relationship then.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So she came back, yeah, April 2024 to assist me with marketing,
Correct.
to show me what she could do. Uh, and that relationship went on till February of this year,
Okay.
latter part of February. So a
Okay.
solid 10 months or so.
Okay.
Okay.
Was in total control of my Instagram,
Okay.
Most of 2024.
my computer, my cell phones, all of these things were in her hands.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
everything.
So she was doing all of the communication on Instagram, not me.
Okay.
Uh,
What's interesting about that is that within her own business, she said that when the initial allegations came out or the video came out, she said that her team answered that it was AI. My initial thought was she probably ain't got no team like that. You understand? And she was doing for him what she claimed the team was doing for her. Interesting, right? Let's proceed. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now.
I was at something like 690,000 when she
Mm-hmm.
came.
Okay.
So in about less than 6 months, in about 6 months or so, right before the end of the year, she brought it up to 1 million,
Mm-hmm.
got blue tick and all of these kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But she
Okay.
was pretty much running everything, position herself as, my angel, confidant, sister, no personal relationship, nothing like that, just strictly
Business.
uh,
Friendship
her
business.
showing me what she could do. No contract, nothing like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
So we
that's a
went
mistake.
on with it from the first thing she did, which was the total body reset, May of 2024, which, she's like, let's do this joint thing together, total body reset. I've done it before. I did it
Mm-hmm.
with someone else, but with you, I know we can slam a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, so we went in, she marketed it, great number of people came in, and the bottom line is that she did not have a total body reset.
Right. She built her business on top
She
of it.
just had the name, the concept.
Mm,
Yeah.
So in the middle of executing this program, I realized, oh, we're doing Sunfire, not total body reset. This is my product,
Correct.
and all of this is that she was to get. I said, the most I can share in anything would be the 15% of the net profit.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that
It's
was
fair.
our verbal understanding. Uh, and she just managed everything. So,
Okay.
so at the end,
Couple of things. From a management deal perspective, 15% is of net profits is as expected. No red flags there. However, I will say for an account with 1 million subscribers, he's not getting the view counts that I think are natural, right? So it makes me think, and again, I don't know. It's just my opinion in the moment. I wonder if her being able to get 300,000 more followers was legit, or if there was a purchase done. Again, not accusing her of anything. It just brings up the question.
No, actually, no, I'm sorry. Initially, it was, well, her and also the brother she brought with her, the videographer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was 50% for me, 25% for her, 25% for the brother.
How'd
He's
the
bringing the
percentages change?
drone, he's bringing the muscle, he's bringing
Mm-hmm.
that fitness, from a masculine thing. She's bringing, the weight loss, basically skin.
Yeah.
Hello.
She's selling her skin, basically.
Yeah.
But it was more like, yeah, the weight
23,000
loss and
likes
this,
on
look at
this.
all my pictures, and all of these things. So, yeah, okay. So while we're in it, I'm like, wait, no, 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 this is not a total body reset. This is a sunfire thing. I'm like really doing 90%. You're not contributing anything real. The
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
brother is not, he's like very shy. He's pretty much, your little
Wow.
whatever he wants to be for you. And so he doesn't deserve no 25%. So, you can.
Essentially what he's saying is that she has her own product, he has his own product, but essentially her product is now so similar to his own product. He's now like, wait a minute, why am I giving you this percentage if you're just utilizing the 50 years of knowledge and value that I have attained and I've made it into my own product, right? This photo is dated back, I don't know, it's kind of small if you can see it, back in September 5th. So this was about 4 to 5 months into their relationship, but you'll see it was mutually beneficial. She's posting him and he is posting her on each other's pages. But let's proceed.
Get 15% each. Yeah. And I'll take, the 70%, but moving forward, we can't operate
I
like
wonder if that's
this.
the
Mm-hmm.
So we're in the middle of this and we've signed up at a certain level, so let's go. So we ran through the whole thing, and yeah, she produced a manual, everything AI, everything she does is AI, chat GPT and XYZ and so forth and so
of
on.
course.
And having me, let's co-author, let's copyright. I say, oh no, this is not, no, these 100 recipes, these are not my recipes. Where did you get these from?
Co-authoring with ChatGPT is crazy.
Oh, I just went online and pulled, the 100 best raw food recipes. And yeah, you sign up. No, no, I can't sign off on that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this was like, the eternal thing.
Come on, these
But
brothers is bush doctors. Don't you disrespect them with no chat gibbeta, all right? But essentially what he's saying is, and we know her background of being with the scammers, the gamblers, the wheelers, and the dealers in her history, she wants to take the easy way out. Skip the years of hard work, skip the discipline, skip the time that a man like this has put into the gym, and just get the rewards. She wants the rewards without the effort. Trying to pass off AI-generated recipes just to make a quick buck is absolutely diabolical and disrespectful to a guy like this that spent his entire life perfecting his craft the correct way.
but the main thing is that, like she was saying, you got a lot of money on the floor. I'm just helping you pick it up.
Mm.
So look at all this money coming in, you
Mm-hmm.
know. I mean, at that point, we're talking, the previous year I had brought in, like 360,000
Mm-hmm.
myself. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, she said, yeah, well, you're easy to sell. You're easy. I mean, I ain't got to do, you are, but still you're leaving money on the
She's
floor,
not wrong.
bang, 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 so yeah, so, with her efforts,
She's not wrong, right? Because you see all of the time. and it can be in different facets. Super creative people, and this just happens to be an older brother, so he don't understand technology, the internet, how it works. But super talented people, but don't have that extra umph of understanding digital products, online selling, how to market themselves online, the power of social media, right? Like decentralized platforms, right? They just don't get it. So yeah, they're leaving things on the table. She's not wrong there. But again, she was rubbing her hands together like Birdman when he started handing over carte blanche, all of his hardware access, passwords. That is wilding. And if I was to say anything within this, is that, my G, you must be accountable for over trusting somebody who you barely knew. All right, let's go.
I'll say within, the 10-month period from April to February, yeah, she must have brought in 150,000. But, I brought in,
Right.
twice, at least 3 times. I was still at my 360 minimum that I was bringing in. So it's like, yeah, so the whole thing is like, yeah, man, so 2026, yeah, we're going to be making 1 million with our effort together. We guarantee bringing 1 million.
All
But
was good. So what happened?
so the whole thing is like, yeah, I'm just showing you this and that. And so then we scheduled, the total body reset retreat to come to my place, November and the this and the that. And by this time, she embedded herself in everything that I was doing. The photo shoot for the book, she's there. And I'm paying the airfares and the whole thing, which, supposedly coming out of the money she's bringing in. So I'm covering everything. And she's got my 2 phones and my computer. My hands is with the food.
Right.
So everything that I have in my computer, she had access to it, all of my passwords, everything.
Correct.
Everything. So she pretty much did a whole bunch of roboting around and locked herself into everything and get this, that, secret this, secret that stuff. By the time, at the end of the day, when I saw the damage, like, all the Google things that were signing to Google and going
You had
through
no
here,
idea what
going
stuff
through
was.
there. So ultimately, the big straw was February of this year.
Okay.
The 21-day juice, juice
Detox.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all this time I'm realizing like, oh, but, and, contract. Yeah, let's do contract, the whole thing. She wants 30%. I said, no, 15%, or, let's just end this right now. That's the
Yeah,
most
30
I'm
is
going to give
crazy.
anybody, not with my 50 plus years and
Yeah.
your 50 days. It doesn't.
She was trying to
It
strong arm
doesn't
him.
equate like that, So at the end of the day, she presented some contract that was just totally gross. She said, "Oh, this was a lawyer that, and he was just, and it's just legally stuff and disregard that.
Oh,
So all this
no.
time is just avoidance of a contract,
Yeah.
So we never ultimately ended up with a contract.
Okay.
And so we did the one in February,
Okay.
to cut through all the stuff. I mean, she went to Ghana with me. I mean, it's like everywhere she's at my side, and she's posting everything, and everywhere, I am, she's there, all the posts, the whole thing, her from, I think when we met, she had 150,000 followers, maybe.
157,000 when we first met her.
Okay. And her biggest post up until April 12th, 2024, had gotten her like maybe 100,000, 103,000 followers. But all she was posting is skin. Yeah, all she was posting is skin. So that's the only product she had to sell. And
Cause it ain't that face, baby. That face reminds me. What's the saw jigsaw? She kind of got she got that jigsaw face shape. You heard? She looked like Jigsaw in the cheeks. All right, let's keep going.
But the post she did of me with the fillet of soul,
Yeah.
that post took off, and that was the bait. Caught me. It's like, yeah, like, okay, yeah, that post I noticed on her site, yeah, 330 something thousand.
Correct.
On me, it was million,
Mm-hmm.
millions. So I'm impressed, and
Correct.
all of this stuff, but she's building her.
Mm-hmm.
She's building her, and she's remade her entire image, entire self based on, her standing next to me.
Correct.
So literally hijacked my entire business.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the photo shoot for the book, there, front and center,
Yeah.
built relationship with everybody, all my 15 students that came.
Right.
Uh, she was imposing everything. The photos, at least 50% of all the photos for the book that had somebody's image in there, 50% of it was hers, whether it's her fingernails or
Yeah. Yeah.
breasts or whatever.
Yeah.
So, uh, so I've asked the photographer to sanitize the book and make sure nothing of hers
Yeah.
show
Correct.
up in the book
Photoshop, baby.
whatsoever. And all of my students, Chef Aki, everybody, she took over the relationships with all of them,
Oh,
built
wow.
a personal
She got
relationship with
in there.
them.
Woo!
The brothers, forget it. Any brother that looked like he had some
Yeah.
some some money in
Putting
his
them titties up.
pocket, she was dangling the silicone in his
Yep.
face, and
I
all
know
of
it.
this stuff.
Yeah.
And then the brother who brought her when she came in October, Jason,
Yes.
you know, uh, when he first saw her posting for me, yeah, April 12th, he saw it the first day
Yeah.
he was posting. He hit me up. He's like, scam, man.
Mm.
This is bad news, brother.
Yes.
You scammed me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was about to kill her. The day that incident happened, that's when I found out that she was scamming me. She had
Yeah.
hacked me.
She hacked his business.
She hacked him.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the day he found out. And he was about to kill her. His mission that day was to kill her. That's why I had to get her off
Correct.
facilities.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she had only met him 3 months earlier
Correct.
at his resort in Egypt.
Correct.
And she was 2 months pregnant for him at the time
Correct.
that he
Correct.
tried to kill her.
I
Is
remember.
this
So,
Jason?
but, the energy was like, the brother's abusing the sister.
I know that's what she was,
It might
what
be.
Yeah.
she was relaying and trying to show to all of us. Yeah.
Right. So I got caught up in that narrative
Right.
as well.
Whoa.
So, but my only duty was to make sure I get her off of there because I can't have somebody get
Responsibility.
killed.
Yeah. Correct.
So I did whatever I had to do and took her to the airport, the whole thing. And I'm like, well, how are you gonna make it? She's like, yeah, he's got all my stuff,
She w-
but I got his phone. I
Right.
got his phone. So she had his stuff. So she bought
Mm-hmm.
ticket, the whole
Mm-hmm.
thing, using all his stuff. The scamming, just went on deeper. So anyway, he hit me up. No, bad news, bad news. She's hacked you. She's a scammer. No, don't deal with her.
Yeah.
Mm.
And me, with my grandma's apron on.
I know.
Mm.
Victoria, look at this. Look at what Jason is
Oh
is put
no.
up here.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What'd she say?
Uh oh, he's just he's got that feminine
Here
energy
we
in
go.
him. You see the kind of clothes he wears, the
Oh no.
slippers and the whole thing. This is gossip. He's just trying to,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, you
she's
need to be careful with him. He's bad
Mm-hmm.
news. He's XYZ. And so I pretty much ignored the brother.
oh man. You know what's crazy is that, I mean, I got a kind heart, and I've been taken advantage of on my platform as well. All right. And the thing is that I got my kindness taken for weakness, and I believe somebody's story platformed them. So, I mean, I get it. It happens to the best of us, my G. People that govern their lives in a just way, right? It's like you can't even enter into the lifestyle or the thought patterns or considerations that a scammer would, right? Like, it's like, you're just like, wait a minute. some people out there can really lie like this to this degree. This is like a thing. So inevitably, I feel you, my G. And also, too, if you look at this objectively, she was making him money. I think he said like $100 and something thousand over the couple of months that now that they were selling the products on both of their sides. So there still was some type of benefit there. She had her way in there, and he felt comfortable around her. I mean, at least comfortable enough to give her all of his hardware, right? And she's all working with it. And the fact is that her saying that the guy was feminine and all of these different shaming tactics that oftentimes you'll hear on this side of the internet as well against men. The reason why I talk so much shit when I see women doing this sign language is because inevitably it's effective. And for this brother right here, this trustworthy brother right here, it was effective on him. So he decided to ignore it all. I get it, my guy.
And she just went on the masterful attack with me at that point.
Mm-hmm.
The masterful attack. And so when I finally woke up, mid-February of this year,
Mm-hmm.
I, said, let me just finish this, Sunfire Total Body Reset 21-day juice thing and not say nothing to her. Let this thing conclude, and then I'm just going to cut everything off. I'm going to cut her off because I did not want to put,
she's still posting
dirty
you, my guy,
laundry in front of these people that have paid us
To be
$90,000.
correct.
500 sign up at $123 each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I did not want to disturb them.
Correct.
Just made sure I delivered the product, what they signed up for. Then immediately, I cut everything, changed all my passwords, the whole thing. I don't say nothing to her. I've not said anything to her since then.
Okay.
Because at that point now, she had just delivered to me the final breakdown on the figures.
Right.
Look.
So this was another thing. I did not realize that she had changed the link in my bio on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And she put in a payment platform that the monies went to her.
Correct.
So all this time, I'm like, where is the money? What's going on? Payout, I see so much is cut. Oh, the money cannot be touched. Yeah. It's all secure. I'm managing the whole thing. We can't take anything out till the end of the program. So, midway through all of this, I'm starting to realize now, oh shit, I got scammed.
Go to the police.
Right.
It's a hit job.
Yeah.
Right.
I really, the brother was right.
Mm.
And so the minute I changed all the passwords and everything, and I went to change my password in Instagram, I noticed a post, a communication, the same April 12th, between him and her.
Between Jason and her?
Between Jason
It is
and her.
Jason.
Okay.
She was communicating to him in my person, like it's me
Gotcha. Okay.
with him.
In case you are unfamiliar with the Jason fellow, in the recent post, the Gucci Walker interview, he was talking about how Victoria, when she originally had the interview on Trend Central, she said Jason paid Gucci Walker to release that tape. Okay. Gucci Walker's like, I don't know who this Jason guy is. I don't know what she's talking about, but I've heard of his name before. So when they start talking about, I was going to kill her, right? And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, is this the same Jason? Because what I think that she's trying to do is to call this person out as if Jason paid Gucci Walker, because I think Jason is currently sitting in a jail cell off of whatever Victoria has alleged against him. So she's trying to strategically get up ahead of potential future allegations that Jason would have on her that she's lying. So now that they just said the name, it is confirmed to be Jason, unless there's two different Jasons out there, but I doubt it.
Okay.
I have it.
Yeah.
So that's one thing she didn't get to clean up before I changed and locked her out.
Okay.
So she doesn't even know that I've seen that.
Right.
Okay.
She doesn't know anything. I have not told her anything. I'm displeased with you.
Right.
You fucked me up.
Okay.
Nothing
Right.
like that. I just
Right.
bang, 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 just cut all
I
communication.
think that's smarter.
Okay.
She's still bold enough to, yes, even ask me to collaborate with this post. And I'm just not answering and nothing.
Right.
I'm not present, I'm dead, whatever, but I'm not doing nothing. And she's like, well, you're not communicating with me. You don't need my help or anything. Nothing. I just kept it dead quiet. So when I went to change my Instagram password, I come up with the communication. And this happened that entire day. This is when the day that she got my passwords and when the whole thing shifted. And I'm finding this out,
So, and what he's saying here is accurate. So her post with him in it, although she posted it a couple of days ago, it does not have a collaboration with the brother. All right, let's keep going.
At the end of February, after she sends me the bookkeeping of how much money was made. And
oh wow, that's actually the end of the video right here. All right, so I'm gonna try to find the rest of this content, depending upon how you guys feel. If you guys want me to keep on going through this to discover, I'm gonna try to find the remainder of this conversation. So I guess we can put a pin in it right now, and this can be part 1. All right, but guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comment box down below. All right, do you believe the man's story? Here's the thing: between him and the Gucci Walker fellow, their stories and the way that they're describing things is way more believable than her sit down with Trend Central when she was trying to do that PR damage control bullshit. And this is the power and yet the impact of providing people platforms to speak the truth. And I'm serious when I say that there needs to be a false accusers registry, because once a liar, always a liar. They don't change. Or let me fix that. It's people who lie to this degree that are so crazy that they'll get you locked up on 2 R-word charges, getting damn near 10 years. If they lie like this, they are never, ever to be trusted. Again, a lot of lessons to be learned within content like this. And I think of, I shared a couple with you in looking at this man's story right here, but guard your purpose the same way that you might guard your house, you might guard your wallet. This man almost had components of his purpose upended. And think about how nasty that this is. This dude, he's providing gut health. And I think like the majority of our issues, especially within the United States, is what it is that we consume. I mean, shit, I'm gluten-free in the United States. I can go down. Shit, when I was in Costa Rica, man, I was eating bread and shit. But it's like the things that we put into the States, right? It's leading to this ridiculous cancer rate, right? It's leading to odd gut health, which is leading to depression, right? Because our gut is our second brain, right? So this guy has knowledge and information that he's trying, he's trying to monetize. And I think that you should. If you have something like this to give, it shouldn't be free. But he's monetizing it, and she essentially fell into a gold mine, right? And took his kindness for weakness and then utilized that in order to extract the value that he has built up. So guard your purpose, all right? Don't confuse the attention, right, for alignment. And more importantly, never let components of beauty blind you into betrayal. All right, guys, let me know if you guys want me to go over a part 2. If I can find the next part, leave it down in the comment box down below. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and continuing to rock with your boy. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
Oh, man, yo, if only Kevin Samuels was alive to see this. Perfect. The prettiest women do the ugliest things. Already know what time it is. It is time to get active.
Gotta subscribe, it's MTR. Hit the like, leave a comment, it's free of charge. Get active, no acting, we men at large. Without further ado, let's set it off.